Good morning, beloveds. How is everybody doing out there today? I had to take a deep breath, y'all. My name is Joyce McTeer, and I am the owner and operator of Lajoytra Creation Designs. Okay, y'all. Breathe in, breathe out. All right, y'all. I'm coming to y'all today with a DIY on some African print earrings, handmade earrings. Y'all know that whenever I do anything, it's always handmade, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and get right into this video because I know that's what y'all have been waiting for and clicked on for this video for. Okay, now this video is going to be done in a couple of different parts, okay? I'm gonna try to make it not as long. I'm gonna try to make it, it's going to be whatever it's going to be. I'll put it like that. It's going to be whatever it's going to be. And for those of you who want to know how to make and create this earring, you'll watch the video completely to get everything you need to get the same result, okay? All right, so with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and tell you all the items that you are going to need. You're going to need some scissors. You're going to need your choice of African print fabric. This is my choice of fabric right here. You're going to need some flat nose pliers, some wire cutters, some round nose pliers. You're going to need You're going to need 4 coil shells because you're going to need 2 per earring. You're going to need 2 7 inches of 20 gauge aluminum wire, 7 inches. Okay, I've already cut everything. You're also going to need a needle and thread. Okay, make sure whatever thread you are using that is kind of like a heavyweight thread, not your regular normal thread. The thread that I'm using, this is actually sewing thread. This is the thread that you use when you sew in hair. Okay, this is really heavy duty thread. Okay, so make sure whatever thread you use that is heavy duty. Okay, so all right, so since we got that out of the way, let me go ahead and go over what I have already done, because I have already done some of this. I actually cut my strips in about a half of an inch, about an inch, not half of an inch. Yeah, it's about an inch thick. And pretty much what I always do is I fold in both sides, and then I fold it over together like this. So pretty much I have already done these that way. Now this fabric is about, I'm going to tell you, that's 12, another 12. This fabric is about 26 inches long, okay? But what we're going to do is we're going to be braiding it, okay? So we're going to braid it. And also, I forgot one extra thing. You're going to need your handy dandy glue gun. Okay, so basically, I am going to start my braiding. I'm going to take my 3 pieces that I have already ironed together. Now, some of them may be bigger than the other. It really does not matter. I have folded all 3 of these together. You know, did the pleats and all that good stuff. And I'm going to bring all 3 pieces together just like that. So I cut out 3 pieces. These pieces are 26 inches long. And I'm going to braid it. Now, I'm going to braid the whole thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece, just a piece of fabric, and I'm going to tie it to hold it so that I can braid it. So I'm just going to take and tie it just like this. So that I can start braiding it, okay? Just like this. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to braid these 3 pieces together, and then I'm going to come back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so basically what I did was I braided it all the way down on both sides, and I used something to tie it down the bottom to keep it from moving, okay, from coming apart, from coming loose. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to cut off the top of this, just like that, and we're going to take and put some glue on there, just like this. Okay, now the reason why I'm adding the glue is because I want to seal the fabrics together, and this is what I do. Okay, now that's not for everybody, that's just what I do. And then I'm going to take this off right here, just like that, and that's going to seal it together. Okay, it's going to seal it. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start sewing this together. Now I'm gonna show you, pretty much show you how to get started, and then I'm gonna continue to sew, and then I'm gonna come back and pretty much show you the end result. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to finish it and all that good stuff. All right, so basically you're gonna take your needle, you're gonna put it through here, your fabric, you're gonna put it through the next piece, or you're going to come up. It's almost kind of sort of like sewing, but really not like sewing. Okay, you're going to pull that through, just like that. And then you're going to bring another piece around. You're going to bring it around just like this, because you want to sew it in a circle. Okay, so I'm going to gather. Now this is going to take a little time, but I'm just going to show y'all a little bit of it so you can pretty much get what you're going to need, what you need to be able to do to make this item. Okay. And like I said, you're going to sew it in a circle. Now, sometimes the thread do have a tendency of catching. You hear that? It does have a tendency of catching. So then you're going to go to the next one. And then you're going to do just like this. Now, it don't look like it may look like I'm not really moving, but in reality, I really am. Okay, and I'm going to bring it just like this. So I'm going to go and do a couple more of these, and then I'm going to come back. Okay, y'all, so I basically wanted to come back just to really show you exactly what I'm doing. So as you can see, I have a couple of rows that I have done already. I pretty much have only done maybe 2 rows. And all you're going to do is you're going to come on this side of your braid, take it through this side, just like that, and pull it. Pull it just like this, okay? And you're gonna be, as you're going, you're just gonna be, moving it right along, but you wanna take your time. You wanna make sure that you don't have, you're gonna have some gaps. It's not gonna be completely filled in, so you may have a couple of gaps, but don't worry about that. Okay, and this is pretty much all you do, and you just turn it. But as you're turning it, you want to make sure that it stays flat, and all you want to do is just go to the top part and connect it. So from one side to the other side, just like that. Okay, so I'm going to go and try to finish this up, and I will be back. Okay, y'all, so I lost a fingernail while I was trying to sew this together. So basically, this is what we have right here. This is how far I have sewn it. And what I'm going to do next, let's just measure this so you'll know what length you'll need. But before I measure it, I need to cut this off at the top and glue it like I did the first one. So we're going to take our scissors, cut that off, just like that. We're going to put some glue, just a little dab of glue, just this time, just a little dab of glue, okay? And I'm going to do just like this. Okay, that's going to seal it together. I'm going to cut off these little loose edges right there, okay? And then I'm just going to take this off. I still have everything intact. So let's get this off. Okay. And it's not coming loose. And that's pretty much what we want. Now, the very last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to make a loop just like this. I'm going to, okay, let me show you what I'm doing. I don't want to move too fast. I'm going to make a loop just like this. I'm going to bring the loop down and around, and then I'm going to bring it to the back of my earring. Okay, so this is going to be to the back of the earring, okay? And basically what I'm going to do next, I have this just the way that I want it to be. I am going to sew this on here. So let me see where my stitch is. My stitch is right here. That's where my stitch is. Let me open this up. That's where my stitch is, okay? And I'm just going to bring this flap over just like this. And I'm going to sew all of this together. So I'm going to, let me show you. We don't want our earring falling apart. So this is what I'm going to do, just like this. Sew this all together. I'm not going completely to the front of the earring. Just enough to sew it together so that it's not coming loose. Let me flip it back this way so you can see. And I am going to do a little bit more sewing because I really don't want this to come loose. Okay. Just like this. All right, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to give a couple stitches here. Wait a minute, y'all. This is a time-consuming project, but you will love the results. I guarantee it. If you take your time and you stitch it, you're gonna love your end results of this project. Now this is going to pretty much be the back part of the earring. So nobody is really going to see this part. Feel like another nail trying to come off, y'all. And then what I'm going to do is, I believe I got it. Yeah, I'm going to go in and do some extra stitches right here. So I'm gonna stitch right here. Okay. I'm gonna stitch right here. And then I'm going to put a stitch. I'm gonna come down in the front and put a couple stitches in the front to give it some support. Just like this. And I'm going to continue to come down. To give it some support. Just bear with me, guys. We're almost there. Okay. And then I'm going to come and do a little sewing right here. Like I said, this is a very extensive project, but you'll like the results. And then I'm going to stitch right here. Okay. Just like that. So here we have our earring. This is what our earring looks like. All right. I'm going to stitch right here. These are just extra stitches that I'm doing because I do not want it to come loose or apart or anything like that. Okay, so we're pretty much done. And this is your look. This is the look of your earring. It looked like a bowling pin, kind of, sort of. Okay, so I'm actually going to put another stitch right here, and then one more. And then I'm going to go ahead and go out. So I'm going to cut this off and tie it in a couple of knots and then tie it again. Okay, so I'm going to tie it twice, tie it in another knot, and I'm going to cut that extra piece off, and I will be back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to glue on one of our cool shells. And the thing about this is that you don't have to use E6000 because you're gluing the shell on the fabric with this hot glue, so it will stick. It will not come off unless somebody rips it or tear it off. Okay, so there, that goes right there. And then we're going to take our 12 gauge aluminum wire. We're going to put this in the middle. You're going to bring these two pieces together just like this. We're going to squeeze them just like that. And we're going to twist this twice. So we're going to do it, wait a minute, hold it as tight as I can. 1 and then 2, just like that. And this is what you are going to have. I hope I was in when I did that. If I wasn't, I'm sorry, y'all. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our cool shell. We're going to put this in the middle. We're going to pinch these two pieces up just like this. Okay, and we're going to take the back piece of the wire. Now we want to make sure that this is in place. We want to take the back piece of the wire, bring it around, and we're going to wrap it a couple of times. Once, twice, 3 times, depending on how you see fit. Bring that over. Okay, and then we're going to cut this extra off right here. Just like that. All right. Go in and squeeze it in with our flat nose pliers. And then, last but not least, we're going to go ahead and, if I didn't mention this in the beginning, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to need some fish hooks. All right, I just dropped my fish hook, so I got to go find it. All right, so I'm going to cut this till about right there. And then I'm going to bump it and then make my loop just like this. Okay. And there we have that. Give me 1 second. I gotta find my fish hook that fell somewhere on the floor. Where is it? Okay, y'all. So last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to open this up. Found my fish hook. I'm going to put it on this way because your fish hook is going to be, this is the part that's going to go in your ear. So you're going to put it on this way. And you're going to take your flat nose pliers and just close it up. Just like that. And here you have yourself a really cute pair of African print earrings. Okay, you have yourself a beautiful pair of African print earrings. All right, this is going to be the back. Nobody is going to see the back of your earring because the way that they're made, the way that they hang down, nobody's going to see them. See the back of it, because when they hang, they're going to hang this way. They're not going to flip or turn or anything like that. They're going to pretty much stay in place, okay? So I hope you all enjoyed this DIY today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please like and share. And I want to thank y'all for watching. Have a wonderful and awesome day, everyone, and a wonderful week. Until the next video, peace and blessings. See ya.